Hey guys, what's going on? Matthew or MP Brick Studios here, back with another LEGO Ninjago review here on the channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at set number 70643, the Temple of Resurrection. This set comes with 716 parts, 9 minifigures, and retailed for $70 in the US. And a fun fact about this set, it only had a 1-year life on the shelf. So usually a kind of typical LEGO shelf life is 2 years, at least for Ninjago sets. And if they do well, then they can last past that. But this set, for whatever reason, was taken down quite early in its life. So that may be why it's so expensive. But with all that said, we can get on to the review. So starting at the bottom of the temple, we have 2 big rock pieces and kind of built up rocks around them as well. Those are both on either side. Water on the bottom, definitely accurate to the show, and I like that. It looks good. Definitely like the rock work with everything. And then you've got this red pathway that kind of looks like it's maybe broken up in a few places, doesn't make it to the end. Then you've got these spikes coming out. 4 spikes, 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. And then you've got brown, almost looking like it's kind of like almost a bridge across the water. Got the little stands there, some greenery and everything. You got both of these rocks are the exact same on the outside. But going to the interior, you can see there's just a little place back there, which we'll look at in a little bit. Looking around here, you've got this flag here that I'm pretty sure that's a P, and I'm not sure what that is. So P doesn't make me think anything, but let me know if you know what it means down below in the comments. And then looking at this, you've got more rock work around the middle. And then going up, you have a railway. So it's kind of railing where you can place a minifigure like Harumi. Nice. She's looking pretty cool up there. And going even further up, you can see this is where we actually start the temple itself. So like I mentioned, you have these golden rails, black slopes. Not sure why they did that, but yeah, it's interesting. And then you see you've got the actual walls, nice lantern there, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. But then around the other side, everything is the exact same, so don't really need to show you that. But then going up either side, you can see there are these banners here with the flower design on that. I think that's just the royal family symbol. And then going up, you have these spikes coming up, the roof, and then this odd symbol there. And then continuing around, and yeah, that's pretty much the temple. But looking around at the side, kind of up here, there's the top, and then here's the back. The back has kind of these big panels, but that's so that you can flip these. So that's one of the main functions of the set. You can flip the masks around so that you can either have them hidden, or at least 2 of them hidden. So basically this would be like when the royal family is protecting or the ninja are helping the royal family protect the Mask of Deception. And then it's revealed that Harumi is the bad guy, and she has all 3 masks. So she can bring back Garmadon. And then behind those masks, if I remove that, you can kind of see there's the flower design again. So very nice stickers back there. I like the parts that they're on, so they're nice. But there's the mask back there. I like that you get all 3 masks: the Mask of Deception, Hatred, and Vengeance. That's cool. The Mask of Deception, nothing spins on there. It's just on a solid pedestal. But these 2 do spin, just for little spears to be shown instead. But then we can head on into the interior. The first somewhat bit of interior that we have is actually these rock pieces that can be swung out. And as long as that's out of the way, you can swing it out. This one has a little sigh here and a skeleton that's missing one leg. Then you've got a bat hanging upside down. Cool side, interesting, just closes up like that. And this side, you've got nice spider, red spider piece. I definitely like that piece a lot. I think this is my only one in red. Not sure if it actually comes anywhere else. But then this big spider web, which actually does stop it from going all the way in like this one. But I'm okay with it somewhat because it kind of gives a little variation to the actual build. So it's not like you've got the same rock on both sides. This one comes out further. But that gap is kind of annoying. And then on the inside you've got a sword. And if you lift this up just like that, you have the skeleton's other leg and this green gem. So, very interesting there. And then going around back, you have these doorways, possibly leading somewhere else. May have you believe that. And then you've got just place to pose figures around on the inside. And then in the back there, you have 2 Garmadon stickers. I can actually possibly pull these out. Here, I'll pull them out in a minute. But this crate on this side has 2 weapons. We've just got this spear with an axe off of it, and then this spear with a machete as the tip. And then, in the other crate, or I guess I can pull the entire crate out. And then on top, you've got this kendo helmet here. You can remove it, give it to a figure if you want. And then on the inside, you have a Minecraft compass for some reason. I think they were only using Minecraft compasses as just the basic Lego compass at this point. And then further in, you have this little green jar with the printed bottle top. So that's cool. These just all go like that. And this goes on top. So, and nice little details, but honestly, I kind of wish we got more. It's kind of interesting. I wish the masks were kind of like hidden down here instead of just being on top. So that would have been a little more interesting. And here are the 2 stickers that were on these sides respectively. This one has kind of like, I guess, a city, and then in the clouds you've got Garmadon's face. Kind of creepy there. And then this one, you've got 3 Oni masks, and then it shows that it can bring back Garmadon. So, very interesting little stickers. But we can get on to more of the functionality now. Coming back around to the front, where we have the interior here, I can actually lift you up a little higher. And one function that I did not mention before is there are just places you can stand figures. So, like, if I took Lloyd and placed him right here, maybe lightly on there, right? He's not attached or anything. Then I can grab this little brown knob over here, pull it, and he didn't fall through because he's too big, but I'll show you in a minute. All right, so I have removed all of Lloyd's accessories, so we can place him in there, pull the knob, and there he goes. And he falls into the pit. Where did he go? Oh, he came all the way out to the back. So that's how that works. You have one on either side, so I can do it on this side as well. There you go. And he falls just as well. And then you can just push these in, and they come back up. And then looking at the roof, you do have another function. There is a little bar back here that I can actually show you. So there's this right here that you can actually push down or push up. And if you push it up, it will have the roof go down and look like Garmadon's face. So you've got kind of a full transformation there. You've got 2 eyes, and then the mouth is there. Somewhat deceiving because I first see this as a mouth and it looks even creepier than this being a mouth, but either way, it's very interesting how you kind of end up making minifigures walk into his mouth. Like, he just ate his son. So, yeah. And then basically how it would work is you push it down and it goes back. And basically the big idea is that you kind of make it a big reveal with Garmadon on the top right there like that. So overall, a really good temple, but that's all I have to say on it now, so let's get on to the minifigures. So here are the first two minifigures in the set. We have Sons of Garmadon Lloyd and Sons of Garmadon Cole. So starting with Lloyd, they kind of went back to just basic ninja suits for all of the ninja. And Lloyd here looks very good. Kind of back to the roots of just the green ninja, coolest, just the best. And I like the gold accents to show where he's come from. Green eyes, which was kind of carried over from the movie, but in the continuity of the show, it kind of showed that he was growing in his power, training more with it. And overall, these figures look great. Like, these are some of our best ninja suits ever. Especially with all the speckled patterns throughout their suits. It just looks so much more realistic. And overall, a really good minifigure. But let's look at the back print, which is just a bunch more of that speckled pattern. And that Woo symbol, I guess. I'm not sure. I guess it's just the ninja symbol. It was in the Ninjago movie, but it's kind of carried over here as well. So he looks really good in my opinion. And then Cole here looks great. He's got a hammer as a weapon. We'll remove that. I definitely like the sleeveless look for him. It fits him a lot. Again, that speckled pattern in more of a grayish brown. It's kind of an odd color, but looks great. I'm not sure what this on his shirt says or this for Lloyd. Oh, I think, yes, this one says ninja. I'm not sure what this one says. Let me try and translate it. So the line of text on Cole's shirt says Earth. Kind of doesn't make sense when Lloyd says ninja and his says Earth, but whatever. And then I like the orange and the gray. It all looks really good. Again, some of our best ninja suits we've gotten. But then looking at the back torso, he's got a very large kind of belt looking thing. Yeah, it is his belt. But it goes around back, and he's got that symbol like half covered. So definitely looks really good. Oh, and you do have this sack with Baby Master Wu in it right here. I guess I'll just review the figure here. Just the plain baby head with a little stud and an ink pot, or I guess stamp, I think. And he just sits in this bag. I definitely like it. I'm glad we got it, and I'm very happy that it exists. But you can put him on Cole's back and have Cole, oh, there goes his half mask, and have Cole carry him out of there, carry him to safety. Sorry, he has to be put in after Cole's head is on. There. So there he is. You can spin him there. And he doesn't really fit with Cole's mask there. There you go. You can look to the side without him looking to the side. But yeah, these are two very good minifigures. So let's get on to the next two. So next up we have Princess Harumi and Hutchins. Not sure if Hutchins has a first name, but Harumi, I'm going to go over her in quite good detail because she is an amazing minifigure. One of the most expensive nowadays. She uses the Lady Iron Dragon helmet hairpiece kind of thing. So that looks really good in gold and white. And then she's got kind of the kabuki painting there on her face. No alternate face print there. But also these robes look amazing. Look just like the show. They maybe cut a little short down there, but still looks really good. I see a few figures that do actually have it past there, so I wish she did. But personally, I think it's not too big of a deal. And then her cape has amazing printing of those flowers. And I don't really want to turn it around because this is a very expensive minifigure. The cape as well, because it's just a basic back print. She's got a hood under there. So that's it, it's really nothing all too special. But yeah, there is Harumi. What a great minifigure. I'm going to put her away now before she gets damaged. So now Hutchins gets the spotlight to himself. And genuinely, I really like this minifigure. I like the gold with the green. It looks really good and definitely a royal warrior. So he's got a woo staff here. He's usually holding it like this in promotional images. He like whacks people like this, like it's a sword or something. This looks like I don't know what that says, but probably like royal family. I don't know, something like that. Face has an eye patch. Not sure what happened there. I don't even know because he's dead. He's dead in the show. But nice face print there. Looks very good. Very detailed for such a minor character that died in just not too long. Then there's his armor piece there. Very nice armor piece, by the way. I love this one. Great one. And then looking back at his helmet, he's got the Samurai X top and then Garmadon and Samurai X helmet, but in gold, which looks amazing. And that doesn't fit. Okay. But I always thought it was weird, this black section with like gold speckles in it. Most of the time it is covered up, most of it at least, so I don't really mind much. But it always kind of weirded me out. I didn't know why it was there. But it looks like he's got nice robes with them clamped together there. And that continues down to here, which I think it looks nice down here. I like it down here. And then on his legs, I just want to look at this figure because he totally deserves it. This section right here with the like different intricate golden lines, that looks great. And you can see the same kind of design on the back. So overall, I honestly really like this minifigure. It's a really good one, and I don't even know. He is not expensive. He is so cheap. He is too cheap. Like, this guy is such a good minifigure. I know most people didn't really care about him. I didn't really care about him, but he is definitely a good minifigure overall and could be used for just like Ninjago customs for different things, like just your own custom world, or you know, maybe another figure will have robes like this and everyone will want to scramble for one of these. But yeah, overall a really good minifigure, and probably talked about him too long, but yeah, we can get on to the next two. Next up, we have Chopper Maroon and Mr. E, or basically just a kind of standard Sons of Garmadon grunt here. Very good figure. I like him a lot. We also have a shorter version. He's got this interesting hairpiece that I think was introduced for Minions. But I definitely like it. I enjoyed getting it back in the day. No back head print would shine through there. But I like the face print too. That's a nice face print with the skull on it and everything. Love how that looks. Love the stars on top. Then he's got this kind of not ninja, but like I don't even know, crook face bandana, I guess. And then he's got a biker jacket with skulls painted on, which looks great. Plain black legs and no sleeves, and the Sons of Garmadon symbol on the back. Maybe a little covered by that, but yeah, still looks good. I mean, it looks like Garmadon without the, yeah, that looks more like Garmadon because you can't tell that they're supposed to be connected. So yeah, overall, really, I do like this minifigure, and a nice little inclusion for just a standard grunt. But then looking at Mr. E here, I'm glad we got him, but I wish we could have a second torso for him to have the mask and be four-armed, right? Like I'm sure kids did this I'm sure I did this. Actually, I had the forearmed version, so I don't know if I did this, but I'm sure kids did that by putting it on without putting on the actual forearms, you know. But it's sad. I wish we had two ways to get it, but it's alright. Overall, still a really good minifigure. I'm gonna remove his accessories. They're getting in my way there. Same with this guy. I'll just remove him in general. Plain black head. I wish those eyes were printed on the visor, because we know they can print visors, so I wish they had done that. Nice armor piece that I believe was actually designed for him, or at least for this year, so it was new. Nice, fully detailed biker jacket with just a bunch of different details, numbers, letters, just different things. He's got E there, G, 103. I don't know what the 103 means, but overall, I definitely like how he looks. Great back torso print as well. And with this going over the front, that means you can see the whole torso print, the back one. So that looks great. And overall, a really good minifigure in my opinion. Two of them that are pretty good. Mystery is definitely one of the standout minifigures for this set if you're just going to get one for the wave. So let's get on to the last one. So here's the last minifigure included in this set, and it is Resurrected Garmadon here. And overall, I'm going to say I pretty much have zero complaints except one thing. This head is from the Ninjago movie, which does not fit Show Garmadon one single bit. Maybe later, maybe. But right now, right in Season 8 and 9, it does not fit him whatsoever. So, I don't like that. Carrying over the helmet as well. I think the torso and legs were the same as well. So really, the only new thing is this middle torso, the second one. So, I like how they did it. Kind of purple ooze, maybe he's bleeding. Or maybe that's like where he was in the departed realm or something. Nice armor, kind of broken up and crushed a little bit. Looks great. I'm not sure what it says at the top there, but I know what it starts with an E and ends with an L. Think that's an I in there? I'm going to check. Alright, so I have checked and it just says evil, which is very true. For the bottom torso, you just have kind of the legacy or movie kind of recreation of his original form. So overall, really good minifigure. It was exclusive to this set, at least when it came out. So very good to get it then. But when it came out in another set, even after that, he is a very good one, very expensive one, and people are really wanting him. So yeah, let's get on to my overall thoughts. So what are my overall thoughts on this set? Personally, I think this set was an amazing deal for $70 back in the day. And anyone who missed out on it, you don't have much of an excuse to have missed out on it. Other than if you just weren't into Lego or you're too young, you don't really have much of an excuse. If you wanted it, it was pretty accessible and a really good price. So, but if you're looking for it today, it is going to cost you a pretty penny, but it is probably going to be really worth it. I love this set a lot. I love the minifigures, and if you already have some of the minifigures, you can go ahead and sell them off. Maybe the masks you already have. So there's definitely room for making your money back on this. So with that, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.